Hey there. So right now I'm listening to a book by Maya Toll called The Night School is what it is. And it's fall here in Minnesota. And this time of year, I always find myself feeling more connected to earth and nature and being drawn to um, learning how to develop that connection to earth and nature. I think, last year at this time I was listening to Braiding Sweetgrass, which is an awesome book. Um, and as I was reflecting this morning on my way to work, I was realizing that yes, it is fall. It's no coincidence that I'm feeling connected and drawn to learning more about this. So, in Maya's book, she does a great job of, let me take a step back. The concept of the book, The Night School, is that the energy is different at night than it is during the day. And the reader is meant to read each lesson in the evening, in the night, and practice it. And there's journaling exercises and things like that you do. And as I'm listening, so clearly I'm listening to it in the morning, but with the intention of doing it in the evening, I have the actual, well, it's not the actual book, although I am going to get the actual book. I have the ebook as well. So that's how, I don't know, just with, if there's a book that I'm really drawn to, I probably have the Audible version, the e-version, and the physical version of it, because there's always something about being able to just flip to those pages and highlight and digest and absorb and embody the information that you can't do that as easily with an ebook, and you can't do that with an Audible book. Anyway, this morning I was listening to her talk about alchemy, and which is a concept that, if you're not familiar with it, it's transforming, going way back into like medieval times, transforming lead into gold through alchemical processes. And the way that I've known to practice alchemy and see it happening for others is through transforming our lead thoughts, the heavy emotions, the heavy energies, into light, shifting perceptions into lighter feelings and a happier life, I guess is maybe a way to put it. So she was talking about an alchemist back in Venice, I think she said, in medieval times, that apparently, reportedly, was actually able to turn lead into gold. He was the real deal. However, in this story, which I haven't researched it, so take everything with a grain of salt. In this story, he couldn't shift things, or he couldn't shift lead into gold fast enough, or in the quantity enough of the people who were wanting him to do it. So they beheaded him. And when I heard her say that, I'm like, holy shit, this guy, reportedly, he had the light, right? He had the insight, he had the knowledge, he had the information. Light is information, and light carries information. But the light within him, he was able to do this, but because somebody perceived I'm guessing their ego, he couldn't do it fast enough, he couldn't do it to the way they wanted him to. They beheaded him. I mean, what about just appreciating what he could do? And so it made me reflect on all the different reasons in our lives why we dim our light. Like in this instance, if me putting myself in his shoes, it almost would be like, holy crap, even though I felt the inspiration to do this, now it's gotten me beheaded, right? So then why would I shine my light when I'm going to be beheaded if I don't shine it bright enough, or if I don't do it to someone else's liking? So there's so many perspectives that can come from that one thought. And my brain is just looking at all the different angles of it right now. That we're here to shine our lights. We're here to share our gifts. And in this guy's instance, oofta, I could imagine that by him sharing that gift, others were able to grow from him, shining his light and sharing his gift in ways that they may not have otherwise. And now, as I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of the I don't know, concept, analogy, whatever, of using your light to light others. You know, you light your candle and then you use your candle to light others, and everybody lights up. So even a little bit more lighting up from everybody is brighter than nobody shining at all. And now I'm just going on tangents, but I think the point of my reflection this morning is, gosh, where are we dimming our lights for fear that we're going to be beheaded? And then how can we shift that? How can we alchemize those fears into the gold, into the light, into the lightness, the literal lightness of releasing those dense, heavy thoughts and fears? Okay, have a good one. Bye.